What do you want? No, nothing to do with you. We don't need old men with hard heads and little else. From now on, all you cadets, this is your time. Eldia is on the verge of destruction, and we Jaegerists have devoted our hearts to saving her. Not for these fossils in the military command, but for the people on this island. If you continue to subordinate yourselves to the obsolete military, you'll only be able to watch helplessly as our enemies from the outside world devastate us. Also, when he says fossils, he better not be including Hanji into this. He can do what he wants with the instructor, but Hanji, no, no. Um, I ask all of you, who are you? Will you live in the future with Eren Yeager, leader of Eldia, or will you die here with Keith Shadis and his old ways? Okay, so yeah, he's getting some people onto his side. We will dedicate our hearts to the future of Eldia. Good. And show me your resolve. Beat Instructor Shadis until he can no longer stand. What? Why? Why is this necessary? um, he represents the ways that we must weed out. Purge him. Anyone who can't will be detained. Enough, flock. This is ridiculous. Hanji, even all of these children would be no match for me. Okay. Dude, it's like one against like what? There's like 30 people there? Come on. He got immediately just fucked up. Well done. I welcome you all. Now then, show us the way to where is Zeke being held, Commander? Now, let's go. God, dude. He just immediately just got messed up. And it's like I don't know if it's just the wording on like in this specific translation. That's probably some research I should do. I would assume that this is like the official translation, right? Because it is the like the like published version of the chapter, but so like the terminology that's used that Flock uses, um, specifically purge him, right? And that he represents the ways that we must weed out. I don't know. It just sounds very like cultish, right? Um, and that makes me very nervous, right? Um, yeah, I don't know. Like it really is starting to sound like a reformation almost. Yeah, I don't like where this is heading, man. And Flock heading it is making it even worse for me. Um, because with cults and reformations and things like this, man, like they're just so unpredictable, and like I can easily see Flock just turning his sights on Hanji just one time, just one day, just like absolutely, making a 180 and then just deciding to purge Hanji just like he did to Shadis, right? Like honestly, what's stopping him from purging Hanji like he did to Shadis, right? Because you would have to assume, right, that she when he's talking about fossils and representing the old ways, right? Like Hanji very much is in that discussion as well, right? Um, so like honestly, what is stopping Flock from purging Hanji as well? Um, so yeah, I don't know. Very interesting too that we don't even get to see Mikasa's face this chapter. Um, or in that shot of her in the prison. Anyway, you awake? Hey, wait, don't move. There's a wire connected to the detonator of that spear around your neck. One false move and you'll explode from the stomach outward, leaving you in two pieces at the very least. God. I love how Levi's just like, hey, don't wait. Just, or hey, wait. Like in the most, just like calm voice ever. Look at Zeke's face too. Good God. Um, Not being able to die must be tough at times like this. Not that I sympathize. You toyed with the lives of my soldiers. It was all a part of your plan. Was it also a part of your plan to end up sobbing, covered in your own filth? Oh, he cut off his feet too. Um, Shut up! I have to do this, or else you'll turn into a titan, right? Good look. Oh my God, he's just absolutely cutting his legs off too. Man, I don't remember how it could be because it's been a while since I've just actually watched the anime, but I don't remember how how gory the anime actually is. And I hope this new studio doesn't really change anything in that department. But like, man, I really hope that they don't censor, like Zeke getting his legs chopped into like little pieces. Um. Anyway, my glasses. Where? You don't need glasses any longer. Nice, Zeke. You've really learned how to throw a ball. Going to become a pitcher when you grow up? No, Mr. Saver. I have a mission. Interesting. I wonder who this guy is. Hmm. All right, that's the end of the chapter. So I wonder if next chapter we're gonna get some sort of flashback with this Mr. Zava or whatever. Um, yeah, I mean the only thing I could possibly think of is this guy maybe being uh the prior holder of the Beast Titan, maybe. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's really like the only thing I could think of. But like Zeke seems like way like he seems even younger than Gabby, right? So like I don't even know if there's like some if like age plays a factor into um when you can be considered like a candidate for the power of the Titans. Um but yeah, I don't know, like Zeke in that brief little glimpse, he looks like he's like fucking like 5 years old, right? Let me go back. Um yeah, I don't know. Cause Gabby is not that short. She's not that small. Definitely is not that small. Um but yeah, Zeke looks younger than Gabby in this flashback. So like I don't know. I don't know if they ever really got into that. If there is sort of like a age consideration, um, or if it's just you just get it as soon as that holder of the Titan powers time just runs out, regardless of age, maybe. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter. I guess my biggest question. I mean, the Levi stuff was incredible. This chapter. It's always fun to see just um, it's incredible to me because I think this might be like I mean we briefly got to see Levi in action in Liberio, but um I feel like this is since I've started reading the manga, this is like the first time I've seen him go in like a pretty big battle, right? And I have to admit, like it's how do I say this? Like because like the anime is like such a high bar to live up to, right? Like seeing characters like Levi and like Mikasa in action, but like God, like in the manga, it's still like just as good seeing these characters, doing this stuff, man. It's still just as good. Um, so big props to Isayama for that for sure, man. Um, Definitely. So yeah, that was definitely fun just seeing him just absolutely wreak havoc, but like also seeing him being remorseful that like these are my soldiers, right? So it's nice to see that there was hesitation on Levi's part. Um, And the Thunder Spears. Anytime I get to see the Thunder Spears, man, it's always a highlight for me. I love the Thunder Spears. So yeah, all that stuff was obviously the highlight of the chapter. Pixis, Pixis, oh my god, Pixis got drunk the wine, man. Um, so that's terrifying because now that's just like that's gonna be like looming over our head, right? Or in the back of our minds, like that moment is going to happen, man, at some point, and I'm dreading it. Um, so that also happened this chapter, and then also, so I guess my biggest question now is, what is Levi's next step? Um, I wonder if he's taking possibly would take um, Zeke to Krista just to get it over with now, or to hit to Historia just to get it over with now. Like, hey, let's just do it now. Like, let's just do it. This guy has become a nuisance. Let's just get it over with. Um, so I wonder, like, was there ever a plan B discussed in terms of like if the first place that they were going to bring Zeke was for whatever reason compromised? Was there a backup place to bring Zeke into? Um, I don't know. That'd be really interesting. Um, because if there isn't, then it just feels like the places might be limited, and like at some point, like I feel like this makes Aaron's job a lot easier now that Zeke is on the move, right? Like this definitely makes Aaron and maybe not Flock, because Flock for all intents and purposes he's going straight to the forest, right? So like so at least he'll be thrown off a little bit, but like yeah, I don't know if this would make Aaron's job a little bit easier, and it all depends where Levi is bringing him, right? That's the major question. Like, where is Levi going to take him? Because, yeah, and for all intents and purposes, he could be bringing uh, Zeke literally straight to Aaron without even knowing it. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna be curious about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter, guys. Really just a fun chapter to read, man. I felt like this was a good like palate cleanser, especially because like not even taking into account how depressing last chapter was, but even like the last few chapters, I feel like it just been like so heavy, like emotionally. Um, so I felt like this chapter was a good like palate cleanser. Like it was mostly action. It was just fun to read all the way through. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more Attack on Titan, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.